morning. This is Cookie. He's my little guinea pig dog, and he is a cockapoo. Very, very cute cockapoo at that. So I'm going to go through just basic combing and brushing, and if you find any knots, what we can do to get them out. I know Amanda said that she's got a knot in the ear, so I'll try and guide you as best as I can how to get rid of that. Somebody also wanted to know how to do nail clipping, which I will show you how to do. And also I'll do a little video just on sort of how we would bath a dog to get them nice and clean. So bear with us if I laugh. We're just going to carry on and roll with it. So yeah, so this is Cookie. So obviously he had a groom about 3 weeks ago, so he's not overly long, but I know some of you obviously are going to have dogs that are already beyond this. If there's really bad matting and things like that, you're just going to have to leave it. There's no point attempting to try and brush it out because it's going to be too uncomfortable for your dog. And realistically, we don't know whether it's going to be 3 weeks, we don't know whether it's going to be 6 weeks. It's not ideal, but if you've got really large mats at areas, if it's not safe for you to cut them out, just leave them and we will just have to shave it off when they come in. So look at him, he's so cute. Right, should we do some brushing and show them how it's done? Come on, up you stand. So I've got a double-sided slicker brush. It's like a firm feel to it. A normal single-sided slicker is perfectly fine. So I'm going to have to try and do it on this side. So I'm just going to brush through. I've left his coat dirty, just because obviously if you've not bathed your dog, then this is exactly what you would be doing anyway. So when you're grooming, you have to think of everything having 4 sides. So he's got his outside leg, his inside, his front and his back. The same with the tail, 4 sides. If you're only brushing certain areas, you're going to miss things, and that's why we're going to go over everything with a comb as well. So I've brushed that leg down. Again, I'm not holding on to him firmly, just gently enough so that he's not going to react to how I'm doing it. Now I'm just brushing down the inside that leg. And then what I'm actually doing is I'm just fluffing up and away from his foot. Because if you brush downwards, you're more likely to cover up the hair beneath and not actually brush it through. This part of the leg, I'm just going to lift his toe and I'm going to brush it forward like this. Okay, and again, I'm not applying a lot of pressure with this brush, I'm just letting the brush do the work. Now I've already spotted a little knot in there, so now I'm going to pick up my comb. If you've not got a metal comb and you need a comb, and if you haven't got a slicker, we have them in stock. So if you need them, we can back payments through and we can deliver them obviously to local area in Marple for you. So, Cookie, shut up. This has to go right down to the skin. We're not tickling him, we're getting the brush right down to the root of the hair, because 9 times out of 10, the knots will start closest to the skin, and if you're not getting your comb in close to the skin, you're not going to get the knots out. Now he's doing a bit of whimpering, not hurting him. He's just obviously not a fan of the camera. Again, I'm just going to lift this foot up, and again just get my comb right in onto that section. And then I'm going to lift this leg. Again, don't lift the leg too high because then you're going to cause him a bit of discomfort and imbalance. If I just lift it up gently and then I can get in, you better probably come around this side, Jamie. And I'm going to start right at the bottom and I'm going to get my comb in. And you can see I've already got quite a bit of dead hair on my comb. And again, just work my way up. And then the front of the leg again, I'm just going to go down that. You can see a little bit. If you see any little wispy bits that are obviously maybe a loose knot, just give them a gentle tug, because if you leave that hair in the coat, it's going to cause knots to form there as well. So that leg, the only part I need to do now is just the front of his toes. Nice sweet. Now, knots usually start right in the middle of the toe. They get a lot of dirt in there and people tend to miss this area. So when you're brushing over it, be really gentle, because obviously if I just put my comb in and yank it, I'm going to hurt him. So I'm really mindful. I'm just going to gently put it in. His coat is a little bit dirty with these wipes. Again, I can just use a slicker and then just gently lift it through. If I just went through that quickly and he had a knot, it would catch and pull and obviously he would probably cry out. So I'm just doing it gently. So that leg is now fully combed out, fully brushed through, and there's no knots in it. Really not that difficult. Obviously I've gone slower because I'm guiding you and talking you through it, but this dog would take you like no more than 10 minutes to fully brush through. So that's his back leg. I'll just show you the tail.